And then
don't question me. Don't question me.
By the time you're seeing this, I'm sure I have made a visit to McRae, and this is your fault. You and the chief treated me like this. You started this shit, so now here we are.
Don't question me.
I wanna make a change. I got one life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging. Don't you forget.
What's up? We're here in McRae, Arkansas. A follower of mine, I won't say any names, but he reached out because his father was traveling through, and his father's kind of deaf, and there was an incident where he was pulled over, and long story short, from what I was told, he was beat up and put in jail. The son, the guy that reached out, wasn't exactly sure what happened, but he figured it was something to do with his dad being deaf and miscommunication. So he asked me to get the body cam and see what I could do, because he's not in Arkansas, and in Arkansas you have to be a state resident to be able to do a FOIA request for some reason. So me trying to get that body cam turned into a whole fiasco on its own.
McRae City Hall, this is Deb. How can I help you?
Is the chief in?
No, sir, he is not, and I don't know if he's working night shift or not.
I was
I'd
told
be happy to leave a message for him.
I was told this morning he'd be in at 3.
Sir, I have no idea. I'm not the one you spoke with. I do not.
I'm just telling you what I was told, and so
Okay, that's fine.
I doubt they lied to
I
me,
understand.
you know.
All right. You just have a great day.
Well,
I
hold
will
on.
let them know you called.
No, hold on a second, ma'am.
Okay.
So he's the one. So he should have told you last Thursday to have something mailed to me, and that's what I'm
Okay,
trying to
that's
get.
what you're checking on. I understand. Okay.
So what's the status on that?
Again, I believe I've told you before, I have not spoken with him. So I don't have the disc, and I don't have a thumb drive. I don't have anything to send.
Why do you think it's so hard for me to get some public records?
Sir, I have no idea, but there is not a time limit. I looked it up.
Oh, there definitely is.
I'm kind of looking at it this way. You're probably wanting a video so that you can edit it and put it out on your pages, because we have checked you out as well.
So you don't know anything about. I'm not going to edit anything. I'm going to show the body cam of exactly what
Okay.
happened, and it's my right to do so. And you don't have a right to hold it from me because it's public
Okay.
record.
I'm not going to argue with you.
So why is it so hard for a member of the public to get some public record?
Wood, 2 pounds. Lieutenant Spears, 3 pounds. For Mayor Pruitt, 5 pounds.
Please wait.
So I called earlier, and well, actually, last week the chief called me and said he had my thumb drive, and when can I come get it? And I asked him to mail it, and he said he's going to get with the clerk, and he would get back to me. That was on Thursday. Wow, that was the mayor that just hung up on me just now. Just straight hung up on me. I just dialed the mayor's extension. So anyways, last Thursday, he said he's going to talk to the clerk and get it mailed to me, and he'd call me right back. And like I expected, I never got a call back from the mayor. It's now that next Tuesday, so it was Thursday, Friday, the weekend, Monday, Tuesday. I call back this morning, and sometimes I'm stupid and I don't record all my phone calls, and I just asked about it. The lady, the clerk, said, "Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. The chief never came and asked me anything." I said, "Well, where's the chief?" She said, "He's not here. He's working nights. He'll be in at 3. So it's 3:50. I'm getting told, "Oh, I don't even know if he's working night." Bro, this town has 600 something people. There's one building. They all know if someone's there or not. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you treating people this way? And she says, "Because I checked you out." So in other words, I know you expose bad cops. We see that you expose bad police, and we don't want to give you anything. She says, "Because you're going to edit our body cam." I can't add stuff in. I can't make you do anything illegal. Like, what are you talking about? If you do something on your body cam that violates somebody's rights, I mean, I'm gonna show that. I can't edit in you violating somebody's rights. So what are you even talking about? And this chief clearly did something, because if he didn't, then why would he not want to send it to me? If he just saved, let's say he just saved a 10-year-old from getting hit by a semi truck and it's on camera, this dude would have that sent out there today. Like, who wants to see this? Please show it. But that's not the case. You did something wrong. You did something wrong. Now, I don't want to make any accusations, actually, because I haven't seen the body cam yet. I just got an email saying, hey, this happened to me. Can you look into it? I'm not even going to say what the guy said happened to him. I just want to see the video. But they won't let me see the video. So now I have beef with McRae, Arkansas, because they are clearly violating people. They don't give a shit. They think they run that show. They think that footage is theirs and they don't have to give it up. They think they can treat the public like shit. This morning they would not even let me get 2 words in. Like, they would just she would say a bunch of dumb shit that, like, literally is wrong and dumb. And then if I would just try to talk like this to her, she would, sir, just over and over. Like, she won't let you get a word in. And that's how she was the very first time I ever talked to her. Deb, you are a rude fucking bitch. So how about that? And guess what? Now, by the time you're seeing this, I'm sure I have made a visit to McRae. And this is your fault. You and the chief treated me like this. You started this shit. So now here we are. Turned into them not wanting to give me the body cam. They told me that they looked into me, and that's why they don't want to let me have it, because I'm going to edit it and make their officer look like he did something that he didn't do, which I don't do that. I've never done that. And so I had to get a hold of a city council member. They ended up telling the city council member that as well, along with who knows what else. I was calling you. You're a city council for McRae?
Right, I'm on the city council.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, so like my whole situation, I don't know if we told you, I have a YouTube channel, and one of the things I do is expose bad government. So after weeks, I'm not even sure right now while I'm talking to you, like 3 or 4 weeks of me trying to get this body cam, they finally said I could have it. When they said I could have it, I was actually traveling out of state, and it was months before I was able to get back to Arkansas. I've been back in Arkansas for a couple weeks now, so here I am, here to pick up my FOIA request. Let's see how it goes. Hey, I'm actually here to pick up a FOIA request. I'm here to pick up some public records.
Okay, you have to give me more.
Yeah, I made the request probably 3 months ago or more, but I've been traveling out of state.
Okay.
I just
from
got
Conway?
back. Yeah.
Okay, come on
Yeah.
in. Let's see if I still have it. It was supposed to pay $25.
$25. What am I paying for?
Everything you asked for.
So by the Arkansas state law, you only can charge what it costs you.
I am charging you what.
So that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking is, what am I paying for?
You're paying for everything that's in this envelope, and feels like a disc in there or something.
So if it's a CD, that costs about 48 cents. And
Please
then...
don't question me. Don't question me.
And that is exactly why you always question the government, especially when they say, don't question me, which is hilarious. If you take 10 seconds to go to the Arkansas Freedom of Information Act Handbook, and you go to page 13 to section 3A, it says, any fee for copies shall not exceed the actual cost of reproduction, including the cost of the medium of reproduction, supplies, equipment, and maintenance, but not including existing agency personnel time associated with searching for, retrieving, or reviewing, or copying the records. So in other words, you can charge me for that CD or that flash drive or that paper even, but you can't charge me any more than it cost you, and you can't charge me for any of your time. Now, it does say to look at Arkansas Law 25-19-109. So if you go to justialaw.com and you look up that statute, what you're going to see is it says the custodian may charge the actual verifiable cost of personnel time exceeding 2 hours associated with the tasks, in addition to copying costs authorized by this other statute. So what it's saying is you can only charge me for your time if the time costs more than 2 hours. And you're only allowed to start charging me for your time after 2 hours. So the first 2 hours are free, and then you get to start charging me after that. And then what it says is the charge for personnel time shall not exceed the salary of the lowest paid employee or contractor who, in discretion of the custodian, has the necessary skill and training to respond to the request. And then what it says is the custodian shall provide an itemized breakdown of charges under subsection B of this section. So whenever I ask her, what am I paying for? This is what I'm talking about.
I'm
Ma'am,
doing my job.
I know what I know
You're
that.
doing your job and I'm doing my job.
Well, you're not doing it correctly, and I run into this quite a bit. I don't mind paying, but you know you're not in charge. That's the exact reason I'm doing this, is because the people are in charge. You work for the people. That's where your whole check comes from. You don't get to make a profit off of a FOIA request.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, dude.
You have a problem with this?
I do.
How's that?
Well, I'm just $25.
That's right.
So you aren't allowed to make a profit off of
That's not making a profit.
public records.
You put her time in, the lady's times in, to look this stuff up and give copies. We're well within our right. If you're not,
that's
I'm
why,
not going to argue.
No, dude, that's why
you
I'm just. That's why I'm
else.
just asking questions. I'm
Okay.
saying, what am I paying for? And that's all I asked.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And she got a whole attitude with me.
All right. Well, anyway,
I just want to know what I'm paying for.
That's what you're paying.
Now, how many hours are on that CD?
I have no idea.
If it's less than 2 hours, you can't charge me for your time.
It's $25. Take it or leave it. You
If
can
it-
take it
well,
to the
dude-
judge. You can do whatever. Come back. They'll call us. Tell us whatever.
Just follow the state law. I don't understand why you can't just make your own law.
You show me where we're not following state law.
That's easy. I can
Well,
look
go-
that up in 10 seconds,
Well,
dude.
go do it.
Do you have a whole computer right here? You want to, like me and you can actually learn something
sir.
together?
No, not my
I'm gonna
time.
I'm gonna
Do you
show
want
you.
this or not?
I'm
Do
gonna
you
show
want this?
you
Do you
the
want-
state law.
There you go. Just keep it till he.
I'm gonna show you the state law. You don't get to
Pay
charge
$25
people.
if you-
You don't.
if you want
This
it,
isn't
pay.
a business where you make profit, dude. Also, why did you tell me that you looked into me whenever I made this records request? Do you look into everyone that makes?
Good day, sir.
Do you look into everyone that makes
Sir, you
records
have a good
requests?
day.
Why would you do that?
have a good day.
Also, why would you lie
have
to
a good
city
day,
council
sir.
members and tell them that I
Have a good day.
edit things to make people look
Sir,
like they're
you
doing
have a
something
good day.
wrong?
You have a good day. Enjoy your drive back.
Why
home.
would you guys don't like accountability and transparency.
Have a good day.
You're bad. So, excuse me. You alright?
Yeah. Are you?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, no, they're kind of trash, but other than that, they are trash, huh?
If you want to get recording.
I am. Hey, she agrees. I went and got their $25.
Yes, sir.
I got your money here. I believe it's 2 hours or less you don't get the charge for. Just a heads up. I'm just going to look into how much is on there, make sure I'm quoting the law correctly, and then I may be getting a reimbursement from you.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I ask why you guys looked into me when I made the public records?
No. We're allowed to look into it as much as we want.
So do you look into everybody that makes public records?
Yes.
Yes? Who's this lady talking over here?
She works for the court.
Is she the city attorney?
No, she works for the court.
Okay.
Cash. Okay.
So you know, like it literally says it in the name, public records. They're for the public. So you don't need to start looking into everyone's background that looks into public records. You guys don't run the show here. We do. Like, you guys get paid by our tax dollars. All these public records are recorded with our tax dollars for us, not for you to look into whoever's asking for it. Like, your mindset is the whole reason I do this.
Here you go, Justin. I'll swap with you here.
All right, thanks. You need to change your mindset, lady. Actually, what's her name, real quick? If she works for the, if she works here, I get to know her name. What's your last name?
I don't have to give you that.
You do actually. It's public record,
No,
and I can make a FOIA request and ask
I have
who's.
a right to privacy.
No, you don't. Not as. So this is my whole point. Is right now you are not a private citizen. You are an official of the government. Therefore, your name is public record, just like any of this is. So I can FOIA request. I can FOIA request how much you make, when you were hired here, all your positions. I can FOIA request everything there's ever been to be
Sir,
about you.
Sir,
All I
business
want to
is
know,
done,
it's
go
not
ahead
it's
and
not
leave.
done.
Please.
All I want to know is their last name. I just want to. Okay, I need to make a public records request, please, ma'am. I need to make a public records request, Miss Deborah. And by state law, I can do it verbally to you. You could just tell me your last name, otherwise I'm about to get everything about you. It's not hard. I do it all every day. And you can't stop it. Or you could just tell me your last name and we could be cool. Alright, I'm about to get your salary and everything else. I don't even want to. If you wanted to just tell me her name real quick, I could save everyone a lot of time too. I mean, because you're going to end up telling me one way or another, along with a bunch of other information that I don't even care about. So you can just tell me your name. Don't lie. Richardson? So are you, if I request this, am I going to find a different name? Because it sounds like you're making that up.
Wow.
Well, the way that, like, she told you what to say, why would she have to tell you what to say? It's your name.
I asked her to give you her last name.
Okay.
Is what I said.
Is Richardson? Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Well, she's being super sketchy, so. Richardson, and she's the court. She's not. She doesn't get. She has this whole mindset wrong, and that's the whole point of it. So, she's the court clerk, and her name is Richardson.
You've got everything you need.
There you go. I don't need to make a request now.
I'll throw it away then.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. You have a safe drive back.
I will. Thank you. Just because they gave me such a freaking hassle, I have to whip out my sign on them. Have to. Alright, so technically that was the treasurer and the mayor that were giving me a hard time, not the chief, but this is like a 5-person government town. They're all together. I don't have a sign that says fuck the mayor, although maybe I should make one. So I got to use what I got, which is this. So this is what they're getting. Oh no, it's a bad word. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's not like I've been
Right? Good point, bud. They don't know what to think. This is like a super small town. It's free. It's free speech, ma'am. Have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, this town's gonna lose their minds over this. This is probably the smallest town I've done this in. I'm pretty sure the police station, the police department is like one cop, literally. He's the chief and assistant chief. Yes. I'm pretty sure the mayor's backing out to come down in here and look at my sign now. That's where the city hall and police station is, where that white truck's coming from. And we just backed out of there. You got a thumbs up, thanks. Yeah. He likes it. He had a huge smile. Yeah, and then there's the mayor. I'm pretty sure it's the mayor. Still just creeping down the road over there. He's probably calling someone. He is still just creeping down there. Little creeper. She almost spit her drink out. I think she might have. Yeah, go ahead. See ya. They like it, and a thumbs up. Thumbs up from them as well. Thank you. So there's one cop in this town, and everybody hates him. That's fucked up. He waved. He thumbs up. Waves and thumbs ups. Hey, thanks, man. I like your ride. He likes it as well. Everyone in this town hates this one cop. Why is that? Hey, he likes it. Thanks, man. He likes it too. Everyone hates this one cop.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah.
Freeze, brother.
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? Here you go.
Hey, you gotta get a fucking picture of that, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey. Uh-oh. I think here he is. Here's Scotty Whitcomb. Oh, he waved. What's up, man?
Scotty. Oh, here he is right here.
Hey, man. Hey, are you the chief?
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay. I was just curious. You like my sign?
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty neat.
It's pretty nice, right? It's got good colors. Cool.
Doing alright?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I appreciate you respecting my rights to freedom, to free speech.
That's no problem, man.
Yeah.
We all got them.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, man. Y'all do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything bad about you specifically or anything like that. This is kind of a test that I do sometimes. And honestly, this is more targeted right now at the records keeper lady in there, Miss Deborah,
Okay.
and the court clerk, Richardson. Is that her name?
Miss Stacy?
The court clerk in there?
Yeah.
Is Stacy her first name?
Yeah.
Is it Richardson her last name?
No, I honestly can't pronounce her last name.
No way. So
it's
they
a-
did just lie to me.
It's a different last name, Richardson.
The girl that's in there with Miss Deborah behind, it's not Richardson.
Wait a minute.
No, don't.
No.
I'm gonna
you
find
got-
out,
That's
so-
fine. You got Miss Deb,
Miss.
and you got Stacy, who's the court clerk.
Yep. So what's her last name?
It starts with an A.
Dude, they straight lied to me then.
So, but I don't know who's in there right
She
now.
didn't want to give me her last name. They were like whispering to
Hey,
each
buddy.
other.
How are y'all?
Good.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
What's up?
Good time back from school.
Okay. Y'all want a sticker?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Let me grab them.
Oh, sure. Here, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it since he's being cool.
Okay. Well, check you out. Decent McRae. You got some good money.
That's cool.
Yeah. I like that.
Gotcha.
But,
So your last name is Burke,
Burke's
and
B-U-R-K-S.
Whitcomb was the last
Former
chief.
chief.
Gotcha. I actually went ahead and switched it because you're being cool, man.
Man,
And
brother, I appreciate
see,
it.
I got a little switcheroo on
I
there.
appreciate that.
But if I had another sign that said "fuck the people in that office," I would show that right now. Can you do me a big favor? Can
Yeah.
you walk in there with me and verify that lady's name? Because I'm gonna end up making a public records request regardless.
Yeah.
So let's just save everyone a bunch of time.
That's fine.
Because
I'm just trying to figure out. Maybe you're talking about.
well, it's right there. We can go figure it out right
yeah,
now.
Maybe you're talking about Miss Diane.
What's her last name? Is
Is
she the
that
court
is
clerk?
Richardson.
Is she a court
Or
clerk?
no, her last name's Hawkins. I'm sorry. Hang on, dispatch.
Yeah.
Let me check it. Anyways, yeah, we can do that.
I'd appreciate that,
That's
dude,
fine.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, cool. I'll meet you over there.
All right.
Oh, the sheriff just rolled up to talk to him. That's funny. I'm gonna see if they got any calls on me. 911 calls would go to him. Hey, man. You deputy or sheriff?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I was like, hey, cool. Hey, did you get any calls about a guy with a sign over here on the street? Just out of curiosity.
On the railroad tracks.
You did?
Yeah.
911 calls? Or just people calling the office?
Yeah, people calling it just.
Gotcha. I was just curious. I switched it though because I met him and he's super cool, so.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, I don't know. He probably said the same thing. I mean, you got the right to peaceful protest,
Yeah.
and as long as you ain't causing a scene and making threats, stay off the railroad tracks.
I wasn't on the tracks. I was at the corner there the whole time.
That's all I was looking over here and say.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as I'm not threatening anyone, I can do it. Yeah. Did you see my other one though?
Support. Oh yeah.
That's probably the one they called you about.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a lot of protesting around here. People that protest, so you know, not a lot of folks are gonna know anything about the
Right.
freedom to protest and freedom of speech.
It happens. It's all good.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Well, brother, we'll go there and get you squared away.
Dude, thank you. All right, cool. All right, thanks, man.
Now you told me you weren't coming back.
Well, that was until I found out through the chief that she lied to me about her last name, just like I thought. So what's her last name, and why would you lie?
That is her new married name.
What?
That is her new married name.
At this point, I don't believe you. What's her other name then? All right, well then I need to go ahead and make that records request.
Okay, I can't. You can
I knew
fill
you
it
were
out, but
conspiring.
put your
Like, why would
email
you
on it.
whisper to her what to say to me? Whenever I said what's her name and I was gonna do the whole request, she whispered to her Richardson, and then she said Richardson.
No, it is not.
It's
what
on
I
camera,
said.
thankfully, and I can show the chief right now.
Or we can check our camera.
I got it all right here on HD. I got it on 4K. I'll show you.
I never said that. I
So,
said
Chief,
give-
what's her name?
I said give him your
Hey,
name.
hey, Chief Burke, what's her name, please?
As far as I know of, it's Stacy.
Stacy, what's her last name?
I told you I cannot pronounce the last name.
Okay, so but you can pronounce Richardson pretty good, right?
Correct.
So it's not Richardson.
As far as I'm aware of, I did not.
So if you were gonna try to pronounce it, how would you pronounce it? If you were gonna try,
Okay, we're close.
Anastasia
Anastasia.
and Anastasia.
Yeah,
It's something like that.
you're trash and you're trash. You know that?
Okay.
You're terrible.
Okay, we think the same of you, Judge.
For what? Okay, let's have a reason. I have a reason. Do you?
Because you are always extremely defensive.
How am I defensive? You're lying to me. You're overcharging me. You were refusing to give me records. I had to get a hold of a city council member just for you to get me the records because you refused for a month.
Mr. Egan, whoever you spoke to, had nothing to do with that.
You didn't have it until he came and talked to you after I talked to him.
I don't work for him. I work for the
And then,
city.
so it's just a coincidence you refused for a month, and then I talked to him, and the next day you have it. And now then she overcharges me for it, which I just paid.
$5 was just a minimum.
Which you can't do that. It's you can only charge what that cost, and she gave me a CD, so that's like 25 cents.
I can charge what I want to for my time.
And then she lies to me about their names. I'm not even trying to.
I'm not even gonna sit here and try to.
Well, now I just want I want Stacy's. I want to know how to spell her last name, and why
I
she
really
would
don't
lie
know
to
it.
me.
I don't know.
You
how
can
to
get it.
spell
You're the chief, man.
I don't have records to their.
She's got to have a name tag or something on her desk or a
I
card,
promise you don't.
an email with it.
No.
It's not in her email. What's her email?
Email's McRae@yahoo.com.
That's
I really do not know.
all right. Well, I just need to make a records request then. How about that?
You probably get with the mayor.
I'll just make a records request and I'll get her salary, her name, when she was hired, pretty much anything on record about her since she wants
Like I
to
said,
lie
I don't
about
have
it.
access to
I can get it.
personnel files.
Yeah, it's easy.
Uh,
I need to make a records request, please, ma'am.
I can't get it. I'm just letting you know we're shutting down because we close at 4. But if you want to fill it out for me and put your email on it, I'll get it to you as soon as I can.
Sounds great.
Okay?
All right, you're in witness to that. November 21st, she's getting my records request. You got 3 days to respond.
Yep.
See, this all could have been avoided. Like I've been cool with everyone until you lie to me. Now I'm pissed. Now I am defensive because, like, you guys don't get that you get paid by tax dollars. This whole thing, the whole reason you are here is to work for the public, not to lie to the public about records and what your names are.
I'm gonna make you a copy of this.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Where'd you get your sign made?
I made it.
You did good.
I got arts and crafts skills.
I don't think a lot of the people appreciated the word because of their kids.
What about that one?
No, turn around.
I switched it.
Ah. You are so bad. You are so bad.
Well, you want to know what?
I know a lot of things. What do you want to know?
Chief Burke's actually pretty cool. If I could say fuck the court clerk though, I'd probably say that. I don't have a sign for it though.
Well, and I wouldn't appreciate it either.
Yeah. Well, they get what they deserve, you know.
You know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
You just have a good, safe drive home.
Cool. Thank you.
And I was sincere when I said that earlier.
Oh, I appreciate it. You seem it. No, you seem like you were sincere. Yeah.
I am prior military, born and raised, did my time, served it.
Thank you.
Served it well,
Appreciate
retired.
it.
So
yeah.
I'm all about the freedoms that I fought for as well as my family.
I feel like a lot of people kind of forget, especially when you work for the public, you kind of think like, you get this mindset of this is your building and you run the show. And I think earlier I even have you on camera saying we run this place, not you, to me, which really shows that you don't understand our freedoms that you fought for.
The city, I work for the city as a whole. That's who pays my salary. The city does.
No, so, and there you go. So that's the first flaw to your mindset. The people in this city pay your salary, not the city. Well, when you say the city, you're talking about like the government pays me. The government gets their money from me.
Partly because we are a small town.
And it's not just the city, it's the county and the state and the country. You get federal, county, state taxes.
Let me finish, please.
Okay.
So we're a small town, so we get money from various organizations in the government as a whole.
Yep.
So when I say I work for the city, I work for everything. When I was military, I worked for the United States of America, is who I worked for. Who I fought for were the Americans in this country.
Well, you should, instead of saying you work for the city, say you work for the people. And that'll help your whole mindset because
normally,
the people pay for this building.
And you like to do it. You like to get people frustrated.
I'd rather not. Like,
Yes, but you do.
if you're no, I get frustrated myself when I see mindsets like this.
I did too.
Because you seem like a nice person, but then whenever you say you don't run this, I do. You don't run anything here, ma'am. This is all ran by the people for the people.
I run it.
You did say that. It's on camera.
I don't run it.
I don't mind paying. But you know you're not in charge. And then your neighbor over here is saying that she has a right to privacy. Yes, as a private citizen she does. But right now she is a public servant. She doesn't have a right to privacy.
Well,
the whole reason, like, she is working behind this glass that we pay for we pay her to keep court records, not to look into people that are trying to get public records like me.
No.
She was trying to say, I have the right to look into anyone I want to. No, we don't pay you to look into people. We pay you to do court.
Just to verify, I'm the one to look to see who is this guy.
You don't have to. It's public record.
I can if I
it could be
want to.
anyone it could be anybody.
Okay.
I could be Steve, Jim, Sarah, doesn't matter.
I went to your
Why? There's no reason.
Because I was curious, because I wanted to see what you were about.
So I have you on the phone saying, well, I looked into you and I don't want to give you this public record because I think you're going to do X, Y, Z.
No,
that's not how this
that.
works, ma'am.
But we've seen some of your other videos on your site.
And they're all very truthful and legit. I don't lie. I don't edit anything down to anything.
And I'm going to boot you out.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
I'm ready to go home. Mayor wants you to call.
Thanks, Chief.
No problem.
See you guys.
See, now I know why you said, oh, he's a nice guy, because he was standing around the corner.
No, it's because he told me the truth about her last
a nice
name.
guy.
When I said, is her last name Richardson, instead of just going along with it, he said, no, it's not.
He would know that she's.
And he saw my sign and he didn't have anything bad to say about it. So I knew
Because
he.
you flipped it over.
No. This is before I flipped it over. I flipped it over because he was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we had complaints because people had their kids.
Yeah, I know.
And they felt it.
I understand that,
inappropriate.
but it's still free speech. Yeah.
As long as it's not vulgar.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is. We looked it up.
No, you didn't. So
Yeah,
this
we
is
did.
no, you didn't.
I got a printout. Anyway, just
No, hold on. This is
I'm
important.
not gonna argue.
I know you think you looked it up, but what you need to do is look up two things: Cohen versus California. Does anyone know the story about the man that said "fuck the draft" and he got arrested for it? Case law. You can't beat Supreme Court case law. Cohen versus California.
You know what I care
Then
about
I got
is-
another one for you. Hold on. This happened right here in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Terrerage versus Fort Smith,
What I
where
care
he
about-
screamed "fuck the police" and some kids heard it,
What I
and he got
care about-
arrested. And guess what? He won and sued that cop individually.
What I care about is the kids that are here.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yes, I did. But did you hear what I said?
You gonna be good?
Oh, I'm straight.
Good? All right.
Yep.
Well, like I said, I apologize.
You're cool, man. But you just saw what I have had to deal with.
I understand.
And
that.
I wouldn't have anything bad to say about anyone had everyone just done their job right. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand. I apologize. So, but like I said, I mean, you know, everybody's got rights. But I was gonna ask you. Oh, you mind if I get your YouTube or?
oh yeah, if someone called the cops on me right now,
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything illegal, but they did call the cops on me.
Yeah.
Would you have the right to come get my ID?
No. Now, if I showed up and seen you were doing something illegal,
No, that's different.
that's
Yeah.
different.
All right, cool.
So I'm
And
sure you've probably had it, just like he said. Guy called, said that you were on the tracks.
yeah, I never
Were
was.
you on the tracks when I got you?
I
when
promise
was
you I
there?
never was, yeah.
I'm not saying you were, but were you?
No.
No. So what did I do? Mind my own business. It is what it is. And, you know, I mean, clearly, people call all the time. It could be true, it could be false. I may talk to them here and there, and if they give me their ID, they do. If they don't, they don't.
There you go.
I'm not gonna
You can ask for
I'm
it.
not going to push your limits. I'm not going to,
Yeah.
you know, hey, I'm just letting you know we got a call. All right, brother.
All right, thanks,
You be
man.
safe, man.
You as well.
Take care.
You too. The cop's behind me. Chief is. I'm gonna pull over a little bit. I'm gonna get behind him now. Try to follow me, I'll follow you. So here are the records I received about the court clerk Stacy. It appears her last name is Scarrott, which doesn't match up to what the chief was saying. He thought it started with an A, possibly Anastasia. Now there is a Dash Richardson. I don't know if any of this is true. Maybe a local follower can let us know in the comments. The DVD I finally get from them doesn't even have a video on it. So I just paid $25 for what exactly? And the bottom of the disc is severely scratched up. So I email about this. The chief says that he will send it to me electronically. That was a few days ago. I have still not received anything. I also include pictures and instructions on how to learn the Arkansas Freedom of Information Act law.